Got fitted Japan! Yeah, all the time I'm on business. I'm all about my business, but I ain't got no briefcase. Yeah, all I got's some whiskey. Open now the whiskey, bring it to you. Yeah, I'm leaning up against the door, and my feet stuck to the floor, and we're messing on go. Yeah, I've been in before. I'm a broken man, needing remedial lands. I'm all about my business. Let me love you till the morning. Let me love you till the morning, yeah. What's up, Faders? Welcome to yet another action-packed episode of Got Fitted Japan, and I am your host, Johnny.
And I'm your co-host, Tom Tokyo. I'm back again.
That's right. Welcome back, Tom.
Thank you. Good to be back. Cheers.
Cheers. And as you fine folks know, Got Fitted Japan is about two dudes, booze,
Japan and the news.
That is right. That is right. And this is episode number 746. All right. And
getting up there, dude.
We are getting up there.
Yeah.
And Faders, this is the all news episode. We're going to do a lot of news in this episode. But before we do the news, I got to give some information to you guys. Tom is leaving the hood. Tom, you're leaving the south side of Tokyo.
I think we should maybe save that for next episode because it's up in the air right now. But most likely, but I don't like to tell a partially finished story, and the story's not finished yet.
So you want me to bring up the whole moving thing after you've already moved?
Well, when it's finalized.
Okay, all right. So Tom is
teaser for the next episode.
Okay, well, Tom is considering moving. He's moving. And the thing is, I wanted to talk to you about the process of moving, because a lot of people that are listening to this podcast and watching us on YouTube, they're interested in coming to Japan. Uh-huh. Now, a lot of people that come to Japan, they just want to come here. They just don't care about how they come here. They don't care about the logistics or anything like that. They want to come here and figure it out. But the thing is, a lot of those people, when they do come here, they wind up staying at a guest house. Mm. And a guest house is basic. Well, what is a guest house, Tom?
It's a dormitory for foreigners.
It's a dormitory for foreigners.
Some allow Japanese people in there, some do not, depending. Yeah. You did a different route than I did because you've been all in Tokyo. Your story, your story is different from mine.
Yeah. But a lot of people come here and they do the whole guest house thing, and the whole guest house thing has its pros and cons. Some people love it because it's easy, it's cheap, it's convenient. Some people dislike it because you're in a dormitory and you're sharing what do you share generally?
Generally, your living room space, you've got your own private room. It's a dormitory. You share, the kitchen and the toilets and whatnot. Okay. And there's usually a common room area. Okay.
And what are some pros, all right, in your opinion? So, wait. First off, how many of these share houses or guest houses did you live in?
I lived in 2.
You lived in 2? Both in Tokyo?
Oh, sorry. 3.
Ooh.
3, all in 3.
Okay, so you lived in 3 guest houses. Yeah. Were they all in Tokyo?
Yes.
Okay, great. And in your opinion, what were some of the pros and cons?
Every place is different, but if you got the right place and the right mix of people, they're generally good. But some of them are fucking filthy because kids do not. We're talking about little kids, basically barely 18.
Little kids, 18.
Well, I would call them fucking little kids. But
dude, half my friends are 18.
Do not fucking clean up after themselves and fucking trash the place. And I can honestly say I'm not the cleanest person in the world, but some of these places were fucking filthy.
Really? All right.
But I have seen the one that next door to Womb was fucking awesome. If you got the right mix of people, it was mostly guys. And we had each other's backs. We helped each other out. We looked out for one another. It was a good environment. In fact, when I was that age, if you're under 30, I couldn't understand why anyone would want to move into an apartment. It's this is fucking great communal living. Yeah, we can share this. We all party together. We're all doing cool shit.
Yeah.
And then because of wind the clock later, I had to leave that situation, got into another bad situation with the crazy belly dancing ex-girlfriend, and then had to move back to a guest house when I was over 30. I was get me the fuck out of here.
Okay, so you're saying that the whole guest house thing is a young man's game.
Yeah, it is a young man. But, I think it's great. If you're new to Japan and you're in your 20s, fucking absolutely do it. Because, you can go out... one of the nicer ones. You can go out and you can network and meet people. And, meet the right kind of crowd, and people will happily show you around and what's what. Here's a good bar. Here's like a good cheap supermarket. Here's what you need to know in the area.
Cool, very cool, very cool.
Also, the dating pool. Like I got warnings for some of the girls. Like, ooh, that one's a little bit risky. I would stay clear of her, and I listened. Because there's
really?
some
I don't think so.
No. I dodged a couple bullets there.
Really, I don't know.
Maybe a story for another day. But yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
but, yeah, it's interesting.
So it's got its good points, and of course, it's got its bad points. So is it similar to like a dormitory in college? Because I lived in a dormitory in college.
Yes and no. I don't even know. Well,
did you live in a dormitory in college?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, then is this
longer than I should? Oh, they kicked me out. Too much partying.
All right, yeah. So, Jesus. So is it similar to a dormitory in college?
Like, yes and no. Like, how do I even answer that question? Like,
by telling me what's the difference.
The difference, like, it was great when I was in Japan because, like, I actually had a job and was actually making money.
Okay.
So I had more money to play around with and party with. So it was like college with more responsibility, but like more money to party with and just go nuts.
Okay, that doesn't
awesome.
That doesn't answer any of my questions. Okay, so what are the differences between a dormitory in college and in a dormitory or a guest house in Japan? Because
just the general experience. Because in college, you're basically isn't that what people do to go to college? Like, yeah, to study and to get a degree and blah blah blah. But you also go there to quote unquote find yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Because you know what the fuck you want to do with your life.
Yeah, I understand college.
But when I was in Japan, I found myself enough. I still wasn't sure where I was going, but I had some wisdom and experience under my belt, and again was working full time, so more money to play around with. So it was and in a bigger city, so it was a lot more fun.
All right, okay, all right. So let me ask you, a dormitory in college, usually you have a room that you share with somebody else. It's usually 2 to 4 people in a bedroom, right, or in a room.
Yeah.
But guest house. Is it the same thing where you have a room that you share with people, or do you have your own specific room?
You can share some of the rooms. I think in most cases everyone has their own single room.
Okay,
they're not.
We go.
They're not huge. Looking around my kitchen, I guess we're on camera. But let's not show the entire kitchen, but it's decent size.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's a fucking dormitory. And also, welcome to Japan. Everything's fucking smaller and cuter.
Okay, so everything's smaller. So the guest house in Japan are smaller than a dormitory. Okay, cool. What about the bathroom situation? In America, we've got American-style toilets. But in Japan, in a guest house, do you have Japanese-style toilets, or do they have Western
I would
style?
Imagine some do, some don't. You're talking about the squatty potties.
The squatty potties, yeah.
I've never been in one that had one, but I know I know some do.
Some do. Okay, if you go in the countryside, okay.
Yeah.
And
that's very much a. Yeah, that's kind of a little bit of a countryside thing, I think.
Okay, all right.
Because you mostly have the Western sit-down toilets.
Okay, what about utilities? For example, electricity, internet, heating, that kind of stuff. Do you pay for that, or do you pay a percentage, or is that included in your your guest house rent?
Everyone's different. I think generally speaking, you usually pay your own electricity, but for and internet as well.
Yeah,
but
you pay your own internet. Wow.
Some I would assume that would be free. Some do, some then again some do, some don't.
Yeah, okay.
I think it depends on the place to say, but generally speaking, I think you usually pay your own electricity, which is not going to be a lot because you're in a small room.
Yeah,
you're not using a ton of electricity.
Okay, cool.
I hope not.
All right, awesome. And if you do share an apartment, I guess a guest house room with someone, is it bunk beds or is it separate beds?
I've never shared a room with somebody.
Okay. What about
the one I lived, the Sakura house, I lived next door to Womb. I know some people did, but there are no bunk beds.
Okay.
It's just
Oh, that'd be awkward in that area. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. What about
but everybody shared a room. They were friends before. So
okay.
yeah. I mean, if you're gonna share a room, someone make sure you know them. Mm-hmm. Really well, because I've been in living situations, and you probably have too, where we're good friends and everything's gonna work out, and everything's be cool, it'll be awesome, and then when we actually live together, everything comes out.
Well, there's a lot of con artists, Western international people that are in Japan that are con artists. You got to be very careful of con artists in this country.
I wouldn't want to
the gaijin that live here. Some of them are just really dirty.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you. There's some scammers that come over here.
There are some horrible scammers. Everybody's got a story. I've got one.
I agree with you, but at the same time, the ones that have been here long term, I think they tend to be pretty honest and straight shooters.
Well, we both got scammed, so... But anyway, that's a different story. Anyway,
story for another time. I agree.
Definitely. Oh, my God. But anyway, so, okay, what about... So the flooring, is the flooring tatami or regular?
Depends on the place.
Depends on the place?
A lot of them are tatami, I think.
Okay. If you had to, let's say you had a weird situation, let's say, all right, you're married, you've got a wonderful wife, you've got a beautiful kid, but let's just say they had to go live with, like, their parents... or live with her parents for like 6 months or 2 years or something like that, or something weird, and you had to live on your own for a small amount of time, would you live in a guest house or would you get your own apartment?
Fuck no, I'd get my own apartment.
You get your own apartment? Oh, wow.
I'm too old for that shit, dude.
I might do a guest house.
Dude, I'm 44 right now, man. I'm approaching the age where it's like, yo, get off my fucking lawn, kids. I can't take it, man.
Get off my lawn! Oh man, that's
you
look like that guy.
I know, right?
You need a beard.
I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like, I think a couple weeks ago, like when I finished work, I think it was on Saturday. I was out minding my own business, and I was just like, out like drinking a beer, as the last time you saw me, but down by the river.
Down by the river.
Well, it's a fucking nice place, dude.
I
pay a lot of money to live in this area. I might as well fucking enjoy the spoils of it.
You should.
But group of like maybe half a dozen gaijin, like obviously younger in their 20s, like rock up. They start talking and I just like pull.
They start talking to you?
No. They're just talking to each other and like randomly. I just kind of pull them. I was like, oh, what's going on here? Maybe it should be a little bit more friendly or whatever. Just listening to the conversations. They were fucking stupid. I'm sorry, man. I'm just like, I put my earbud back in. I'm like, I don't fucking want to talk to them because they were dumb. And I'm just like listening to them.
A big group of international tourists or
no. They weren't tourists. They lived here. They were English teachers and some other shit. And I was just
they had like weird.
I was just like, I was like listening to them. And I'm like, God damn it! I hope when I was that age, I wasn't that fucking dumb. But I was.
You were. Oh yeah, you were.
There is a strong possibility that you're right.
All right. Devil's advocate. Who isn't dumb when they're in their 20s, like early 20s? I've made a lot of dumb decisions. Oh my God! I went to Vegas. I blew all my cash. Oh God, that was smart.
Oh, I did some pretty dumb shit. When I was in
20s, yeah. You're supposed to do dumb shit in your 20s because you learn from it. So when you're in your 30s, you do less dumb stuff.
I fucking agree with you. Like that's.
And then your 40s, you do just a little less dumb stuff. And then when you're 50s, hopefully you're golden. But I don't know. We'll find out if we make it.
No. I agree with you 100%, man. When you're younger, like. Go out, drink too much, do stupid stuff, make some bad decisions, but fucking learn from them. The only takeaway from that I ever did kind of makes me a hypocrite is like I didn't learn from some of the bad decisions. Yeah,
you got to make those. You got to get in trouble a couple of times sometimes,
right?
Sometimes
you got to fucking wake up and like go, how the fuck did I get here? And look next to you and see like a naked woman going, oh shit, I don't remember talking to her, or how the fuck did we get here? Like, one of those drunken random hookups. You're like, ooh.
And she puts her hand on you and she's got like a wedding ring on. You're like, oh my God, I got married. Yeah. Hangover. Come on, we're just ripping that off. Yeah. All right, but okay.
Did you do that once, maybe twice? I would say for both. I'm not discriminating. For both genders, do that once, maybe twice. Don't do it as many times as I've done it, because I've done it way too many times.
Yeah, and only one of them was alive.
Right?
Okay. All right.
No dead hookers in this hotel.
Yeah, right. Okay. So now, all right. After you lived in the guest houses, you manned up and then you got your own apartment, right?
Yes.
And you did that on your own. It was like before you were married. So tell me about like getting at your own apartment. What was that process like? Because there's a lot of people that are coming to Japan that don't want to do the guest house thing. They're like, you know what? I've been there, done that. I just want to get an apartment. I want to find a job, and I just want to have a life in Japan for a while. So,
dude, that's a beast to do because basically. There's no nice way to sugarcoat it, so I'm just going to say it, but, you're gaijin in Japan, Tokyo and some of the bigger cities are more open-minded, but, there's no, anti-discrimination laws, so any potential landlord can say, fuck off gaijin, you're not living here, and that's that, and there ain't a goddamn thing you can do. Legally speaking, the worst thing you can do is write a letter to one of the advocacy agencies, and they'll probably send them a sternly worded letter than telling them to be more open minded. But I do not feel bad because a lot of places will say no gaijin, fuck off, period.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, that's a given. This is, not like America or something. But the thing is, okay, now, with that being said, now, how do you find an apartment in Japan?
My situation was like a little bit different because...
Okay, all right. Then let me just tell you my situation. Then this is how you do it, okay? So, all right, if you want to find an apartment in Japan, what you got to do is you got to go online and you got to find a real estate company that uses English, right? If they have a website that says English, Japanese, Chinese, you're golden. Now, the thing is, though, as Tom said, a lot of places don't let foreigners live in the building just because they've had problems in the past or they're kind of racist. Now, the thing is, when you do find a building that says foreigners are okay, like this place here, usually you... All right, so basically, this is what happens. From point A to point B. You find the real estate agency. You go there, you have like a little meeting, you tell them exactly what you want. You're like, I have this amount of money and I want this kind of a place with this many bedrooms and this kind of flooring and stuff. And you just be completely honest, and then you give them a couple of like ideas of like, where do you want to live? You're like, I want to live like near Shibuya. I want to live like 15 minutes away from the station. I want a parking spot. I want this, that, and the other thing, right? And they're like, okay. And they'll be on their computer as you're talking, and then they'll find like a list of like maybe anywhere from 5 to 20 different like locations. And then they'll ask you, they'll say, listen, we can go to these locations now, or if you want, we can set up an appointment. And you're like, let's go now. And they always have a car. So you hop in a car and they'll drive you from like place to place to place to place to place. And then you go to all those places and then you choose one, right? You can choose one on the spot, or you can have like a week or so to think about it. But this being Tokyo, a lot of times if you go home and you think about it, that place is gone, right? So if you're really serious about a spot and you really have the cash, then go for it. I highly recommend that because you will lose the location. Now, once you get the location...
But it's just sorry to interrupt.
Sure.
It's a fucking lot to say, like, am I going to jump on this? Because, like, normally if you're going to make a big decision like that, you want one night to sleep on it.
Well, you can. They give you that opportunity.
You might get that, but, like, they're just going to tell you if somebody rocks up in here and, like, pays the deposit, like, they're in, this place is off the market.
Well, yeah, that's their job. I mean, that's like with a car or with anything else. Yeah. Careful, like, on the table. Now, the thing is this then, okay, so then let's say you're going to rock one of these apartments. Like, I want this apartment, this one's mine. They're like, great, fantastic. So then, it's basically, after that, it's just like renting an apartment anywhere else, And then, I mean, you got to pay down first month's, last month's rent, plus a deposit, which is like a month's rent. And then some places, you got to give key money.
Most places?
Well, no, not most places, not anymore.
My experience.
Well, things have changed. So the thing is, they have key money. Now, key money is like thank you money. And it's like basically...
bullshit.
Well, yeah, okay. And basically, it's been around since like the end of World War II. But the thing is, it's like thank you money, and it's like thank you for letting me stay in your building.
No. I'm sorry, but
right.
Let's just call it what it is. It's basically a legal bribe to say thank you for giving me the privilege of staying in your
apartment. It's not a bribe.
It's a legal bribe.
But, well, no, it's not
a bullshit.
Do you know what a bribe is? Because the thing is, once you sign a contract, you don't have to give them... Technically, you don't have to give them any money, but you do anyway because there's key money involved and it's part of the contract.
When you renew the contract.
So, no, okay, when you renew the contract. But if you renew the contract in a lot of places, like in the States or whatever, you still have to pay a little bit more money.
Not here, man.
No, here you got to do that too.
Yeah,
man, have you ever lived anywhere?
I absolutely. Here's the thing. Like, okay, what you're saying is basically 100% accurate. But like,
No, it is.
No, it is.
I've lived in 9 different places in Tokyo.
I've lived in more, but like, I'm saying in my situation,
how many
like
parks?
in my situation, like, I found a workaround because like I've been out and networked, and like, I lived in like some guest houses before, and then I lived with a crazy ex-belly dancer. I wasn't supposed to be there because there's no gaijin allowed apartment. But blah 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 blah. Go through all that, but like then after that, like I was like, okay, like I need to find my own place. And what I did is like I networked, and then like one of my good buddies was like told me about a good corporation that's run by Americans, and that you don't have to deal with all the fucking bullshit. And it was actually fucking cool. So I just like, he's like, dude, they're cool, man. They'll actually give your deposit back, as long as you clean the place up, because like your deposit, you might as well kiss that shit bye. They'll find ways to fuck you out of it.
Well, I mean, all landlords do that all over the world.
Not the place I was dealing at before. Like not this.
Landlords always take your deposit.
Yeah, I know, but like. Not the last place I lived in.
The last place they were tearing it down.
Yeah, but
and then you extorted them.
I extorted another company, but the one before that, like they were good people, man.
Okay, that's cool.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I butted heads with the building manager a couple of times. But at the end of the day, he's still my friend. I went drinking with him a couple of times.
All right, that's cool.
He was cool, man.
All right, cool. So what's your point?
They let me use the fucking rooftop.
It's true. Wait, so what's your point?
No, I'm just saying, if you've been here long enough, you can usually find, like, through connections or this or that, you can. But
no, this isn't for people that. People that lived here for like 10 years or whatever. I mean, they already know how to find an apartment. We're doing this because of like, there's a lot of people that are listening to the show and like watching this show that don't know how to do this. So that's what we're doing. So the thing is, okay, if you
okay.
If you. All right, you can call Tom, and Tom's going to hook you up with an American place.
The company went out of business, man.
It went out of business? I thought it was a great company.
It was a great company.
The best company in the world, ladies and gentlemen. It was absolutely fantastic until they went broke.
No, I'm also going to tell you, they do have English-speaking realtors that will help you out and hook you up.
Yeah.
At the same time, like, I literally just talked with one last week. I'm not saying, like, the Chinese lady that I talked to was bad or anything. She was nice and she was professional. But at the same time, like... the options she was showing me weren't that great, and they were kind of overpriced. My wife's like, this. I don't have all the information yet, but we're going tomorrow to talk to a couple other realtors. Because my wife is Japanese, I just like let her fucking take care of it.
Wait, it was a Chinese company?
No, it was just like lady I talked to was Chinese, but she spoke fluent English.
All right.
I don't know why you mentioned she's Chinese white. Why did I mention she's Chinese white? Because she was, but she spoke fluent English.
Well, I don't know. I thought like when you said that, it was because you were kind of like hinting that it was a Chinese company.
I don't know. Like I think it's an international company with like every shape, size, and color.
Well, I don't know what kind of a company you went to for the real estate.
I don't know why I fucking mentioned it. Why did I mention she's Chinese? Because she fucking was. It doesn't really matter.
And she might have had a dog, and she had a house with windows.
Yeah, maybe she had a dog. Maybe she
had a car. I don't know. It's just random information.
Personal details.
Yeah. It's great.
I was like, hey, miss, how you doing? Here's what I'm looking for. What do you got for me?
Okay, great. So, so if you want to find an apartment and you want to bypass the whole guest house thing, I highly recommend that you just go to a bunch of websites, and all the websites that have like an English, not translation, but like an English section, they're probably going to be much better than the other ones that don't. So I'd recommend checking out at least 3 or 4 or even 6 different places.
Shop around, man.
Yeah, absolutely shop around. And if you can find an apartment that you just absolutely fall in love with, just grab it. And another thing is, okay, so key money. Let me explain key money.
Legal bribe.
It's not a legal bribe, dude. Once you sign a contract, basically, okay. Do you know what? Never mind. Okay, never mind. Okay, right. So... key money is basically money that you give to the landlord as a thank you for letting you stay there. And the only reason why we have it is because in World War II, all the houses and stuff were burnt down or blown up and stuff, right? So there wasn't that many apartments. So people, or apartments or houses or places to stay. So when somebody could actually find a landlord for them that would allow them to stay in like their building or something, they gave them key money for the key, money for them to stay there. So they gave like it was just like a little bit of thank you money or whatever. And generally it's anywhere from, I would say, half your rent, a month's rent, to a full month's rent. And some places have it.
I've seen it go 2 months.
Really? Well,
I've seen it get really crazy. Avoid.
Well,
abort.
I've never heard of that in my life. 2 months. That's ridiculous. But and then some places actually have it in part of their monthly like rent, right? So like for example, if you're paying like 90,000 yen or $900 and like rent every month, $50 might be considered like key money. So technically it's $900 rent, but you're paying $950. And that gets expensive. And if that's something that you want to avoid, just make sure you find out about that before you sign any contracts. And if you talk to your realtor, they'll be straight up because they don't want you to come back and complain, especially in today where everybody has like an iPhone where they can complain and whatever about like, any kind of a business. So they're going to be straight up, So anyway, those are some things that you got to pay attention to.
Also, one last thing, like even if you talk to the realtors, like even if you can speak Japanese, like the realtors still like want to make their commission because like basically realtors get paid dog shit. Where they make their real money is commission. So like I've seen they will bend over fucking backwards and try and talk you up to like because I've seen it in real time.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Another loophole you can't exploit. suicide apartments.
You know, I was just going to say that. That's a good point.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's not just suicide. There's a lot of deaths from murder. Murder apartments are even cheaper from what I understand. But the thing is, like, here, I mean, it's a major city. A lot of people, like in all major cities, pass away in their apartments, right? Actually, most people do. And sometimes it's kind of heinous. And the thing is, if somebody dies in an apartment, that apartment is a fraction of the price. And I don't care which neighborhood it's in. I don't care if it's in Ginza, Shibuya-ku, Shinjuku-ku, Harajuku, any of these like beautiful, even like Meguro-ku, like these great areas or whatever, they're going to be a fraction of the price. And how I found out about this is that before we got my last place, my wife and I, we were searching around for apartments. We found this one that's up by your old apartment, up the street by the river, right?
I recall you telling me the story, but yeah, go ahead. This is a good story.
We found this amazing building. Like, the realtor took us to this amazing building that had, like, security guards that were, like, inside the building, right? Like, a lot of celebrities and models and famous people live in this, like, this building, right? This apartment building. And it was fairly new. I would say it's about 10 years old or whatever. And the keys to enter were kind of cool. It was, like, almost like a credit card, like a hotel, right? And I thought that was kind of cool. I was like, oh, wow, a credit card for your, like, your door key.
Fucking straight up balling.
Yeah, dude, it was super sweet. And so, anyway, the realtor took us to the top floor, and she's like, here's the apartment. We put the key in, and then you put the key in the wall, and all the lights turn on and stuff. And I think this is like kind of like the pre-style to like maybe the Apple home that's coming up, right? Or like the AI home. So I was like, wow, look at this. This is great. And it wasn't too spacious, but it was comfortable, right? And we're looking around and we're loving it. And then we open up the curtains and we had this beautiful, gorgeous view of like Meguro River. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to be absolutely spectacular. I really like this place. And then I go into like the kitchen. The kitchen's huge. It was about the size of this kitchen, but it was like more of like a square box instead of a rectangle. It was gorgeous. It was fantastic. I loved it. And then I asked how much it was, right? And I was expecting it to be like maybe 1,400, 1,500, maybe even more, probably even more than that, right? And she said something ridiculous. She said it was like nana mañanas. It was like
$700.
It was like $600 or $700. It was like a really, really ridiculous price. And maybe I missed something in the conversation that she was telling me earlier, or she was telling my wife and I earlier. Maybe we weren't listening. Maybe she told us about this, but like.
Well, they have to disclose
Well, they have to, but the thing is, like, I don't recall her saying anything about that, right? And this girl, she's like 20 years old. Like, she's like maybe it's her first day or something. I have no idea. Anyway, I'm like, what? Wait a second. This isn't right. This place is way too nice for it to be this price. And my wife's like, she starts asking, like, so why is it this price? Why is it so cheap? And then the lady, she made,
the wrist cutting motion.
It was like a wrist cutting or like a throat cutting or like the symbol of death, right? I think it was wrist cutting. And she's like, yeah.
There was an accident here.
Yeah, she said something like that. And this is like what, in 2012? This is 2012, so this is like over 10 years ago. So that's why it's a little fuzzy in my head. But she was like making that gesture, and I was like, what? And then my wife started talking to her, and I was like thinking, like, holy shit, it's like somebody died in here. And then my wife's like, she comes to me, and my wife's like, yeah, she said like the last young girl that lived here, she committed suicide in the kitchen. And I was like, she committed suicide in the kitchen? I never go in the kitchen. This is great. And my wife is like, no, we're not.
Let's have a fucking seance.
I know. My wife's like, oh, we're not staying here. And I was like, no. But the place that we found after that it was much better.
I know, because like that actually got suggested to me.
Yeah, well, yeah. At that time they're tearing down your building, so
yeah, we were forced to. So like the realtor actually suggested. One of the places was the place you're staying in now. We were like would have been exactly one floor below you,
right? Yeah.
And then the other one was like a minute or two down the street. Mm-hmm. And like keep in mind we were forced to move. This is kind of done in a hurry. And my wife was like 6 months pregnant. And my wife just fucking lost it.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with the suicide house. But anyway, going back to the original point, there's websites that you can go to that are in Japanese, but with Google you can translate them to English, that are suicide websites and suicide kind of apps, right? Where you can find like suicide homes or murder homes and stuff or whatever, and it's kind of ghoulish or whatever. But the thing is, it's just like I don't know,
man. Like you take what they'll take what you can get. Like they're very flexible.
Yeah, that's true. But another thing
stayed
is,
in one?
huh?
Have you stayed in one?
I know I haven't, but I know you did.
I did.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, if you don't care about that, I mean, think about this, though. I mean, this apartment building here is like, what, 20, 30 years old? Which is like old in Japan. You know, anything over like 50 years old is like ancient here, right? So the thing is, it's just like...
They do like new stuff, I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, this is because of the earthquakes. They have to rebuild the apartment buildings. But the thing is this, though, man. Okay, so, yeah, there's chances are somebody's died in your apartment, right? So chances are there's been at least like quite a few people have died in your apartment. A lot of animals, a shit ton of goldfish. Hell, maybe even a turtle.
Animals, but like it's this weird like cultural
having
thing.
A ghost dog would be kind of
cool.
Ghost dog.
It's just like a fucking weird thing with the Japanese because they're not religious at all, but they're very superstitious about that. And like same thing for you. Like I suggested to my wife, why don't we just find a fucking suicide apartment?
Yeah.
And she just like fucking lost it. And he's like, we're not doing that. And it's fucking creepy. And I was like,
just don't tell her.
Like I fucking stayed in one, and I didn't realize like what I was because like I'd only been to Japan for like a couple years.
Tom, is that when you lost your hair?
No, that is not when I was there. That was a gradual process, man. It's called genetics. Fuck you, genetics.
Yeah, fuck you, genetics.
But I made my peace with that. But yes, I'm definitely going a bit thin up top. Anyway, but like, yeah, man, like same thing. I was like, I was out in Chiba, and I was like, house hunting. I was running into brick walls because it's just countryside enough. Like, gaijin dame. I kept hitting that wall.
Is that where you're trying to live now?
No.
Chiba?
Like, no, Chiba's no go. We're thinking about Kanagawa. Like, maybe outside you. Like, yeah, Kanagawa's cool. No, we can't do Chiba because it's too far. Because my wife usually works at home, but she has to come in like once or twice a month. And she doesn't want to do Chiba. Chiba's fucking fine. I've been there.
Chiba's okay, but Kanagawa's much better. Kanagawa, I mean, just like
Kanagawa's cool, man.
Yeah, actually, you know what? No, I take that back. When you go to Deep Chiba's pretty sweet, and the beaches in Chiba are really awesome. There's a lot of like private beaches and underground beaches,
we
surfer beaches. They're great for barbecues.
I went there with my wife, like when we were still dating, but like we went with like a bunch of her friends. We stayed at like a friend's house. Like way down on like the southern tip of Chiba.
Yeah, deep Chiba.
Where like really deep. But they had like fucking amazing like peanut ice cream, which was fucking awesome. Like fresh fish.
Did you say penis ice cream?
Peanut.
Oh yeah, peanut. Okay.
Not penis ice cream.
Yeah, I'm sure you loved it.
He's not fucking Taylor. one of our mutual friends who's very, very gay.
Oh, he loves dick. That's true.
He does love dick. But no, peanut ice cream and like, oh man, that was nice. Like fish was like fresh.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
But Kanagawa's great. I mean, the one thing about Kanagawa is you got those two express trains that go straight up to Shibuya. You've got the Denentoshi and you've got the Toyoko. So, I mean, that's awesome,
Yeah.
So very cool.
Yeah, but like one real quick thing I do want to say about the suicide apartments. Like, yeah, I stayed in one. I didn't know what was going on, and I asked, like, why am I getting such a great
Why are the lights flickering at night? And who is Takatomo? I hear all these names whispered in my ear, and I see spiders everywhere. They're all over me.
Buraku Kaisha, I was staying in, like, I was one of the fucking really fucking scuzzy, creepy, terrible companies that work you to fucking death. Working there, because, like, so when I came home, it was to pass out. It wasn't from doing like going out and like partying and doing the fun stuff. It was from like I was just fucking worked to that. I came home and like took a shower and but no, I lived there for a year. Never once saw a ghost or anything like that.
Never saw a ghost?
Never saw a ghost.
Are you disappointed? Are you disappointed?
I don't know. Yeah, it's a fucking letdown. But I was in a 3-bedroom apartment.
Jesus Christ! Wow.
And I was paying like $400 or $500 for a 3-bedroom.
In Tokyo?
No, it was in Chiba.
Oh, okay.
It was next door to Chiba City is the biggest biggest city in Chiba Prefecture.
Yeah,
but it was next door to Kashiwa, and Kashiwa is like the second biggest city. So it wasn't exactly like it was like a little bit like residential area.
Okay,
but it wasn't like it was like out in the sticks like Hickville.
No, that's cool.
No yeehaw, no banjos playing, or I guess it's like Enka.
Dude, what do you? This would be the shamisen, okay?
Shamisen.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
They play like fucking the shamisen and enka, but whatever.
I've never even seen a banjo in Tokyo, and I work in the music business. I've seen mandolin.
I taught like a really high level adult class where we were doing different styles of music. I had to explain to them what a banjo was.
I do like the banjo though. I mean, a banjo is a very happy instrument. There's no such thing as a sad banjo song, right?
I don't know.
Could you imagine a sad banjo? Wait, what about the?
I don't know, man. Like you just
the
like
Kermit
you
the Frog song.
you just like...
Why do birds... Do-do-do-do-do.
I don't know, man. The banjo. I'm just thinking like fucking that whole fucking what was it like? You got a right pretty mouth. I'll squeal like a bee. And just like
it's called Deliverance, man.
Yeah,
Deliverance.
Yeah,
How could you forget about that? Anyway, okay, so, all right, and faders, if you have any questions about how to move to Japan or about dormitories and guest house and actually find an apartment, you can definitely contact Tom. You can contact him day, night, 24 hours a day. It's all good. I got his phone number. It's right down in the show notes. Tom knows everything. Oh, man.
On that note, like, we're happy to share what knowledge we do have, but also, if you are seriously thinking about Japan, like, go ahead and hit us up. But at the same time, like, keep in mind, like, fucking, I saw that, dude.
Yeah, don't contact me. I'm not gonna reply.
But like, I don't know if we're necessarily the best like people to ask right now because because we've been here too fucking long.
No, that's why we are the people that you want to ask. You just said that you like lived in 20 different places. I lived in like what I haven't counted, but it's like 9 or something. Yeah. But anyway, a lot of places. So I mean, pretty much we know the game, and I think now you know the game. And on that note, it's time for us to all play the game of news. So why don't we take a little break?
Cheers. Well, let's cheers it up and like
cheers.
We'll be back for the news.
Okay, so let's take a little break, viewers, and when we get back, we're gonna be here with the news. All right, peace.
In Tokyo and craving soul food, we've got just the place for you. Soul Food House in Azabu Juban. Check out what we do at soulfoodhouse.com. Come by and taste the love. We look forward to feeding you.
Are you at Harajuku with some out-of-town friends or your family or significant others? Yeah! Do you want to chill and drink beer and eat sandwiches while your friends overpay for glitter unicorn socks? Yeah!
And the flavor's gonna make you complete at Harry's Sandwich Company.
So come on down to Harry's Sandwich Company in the heart of Harajuku, right off Takeshita Street. See you there!
Yo, what's up, faders? Got Faded Japan has got a new sponsor. Our new sponsor is Gamuso Bar, located in Asagaya, Tokyo. If you're kicking it in Tokyo and you want to get your groove on, get your fade on, you better get your ass down to Gamuso. Gamuso is located in Asagaya. It's about 11 minutes from Shinjuku Station on the Chuo line. Gamuso has weekly bands, weekly performances. And hell, if you got your own event and you want to hold it at Gamuso, we'd love to host you. So contact Gamuso at www.gamuso.com. That's www.gamuso.com. That's right, Gamuso has not only beers in the bottle, but beers on tap. We've got every drink you want, so come on down to Gamuso. Gamuso, and if I'm working, tip me.
Have your attention, please. Attention.
Hey, yo, what's up, faders? Johnny here. You know I love booze and news, but I also love art. So come on down to thespiltink.com and check my art out. I've got tons of stuff there for you to check out. I've got paintings, I got prints, I got videos. And I tell you what, if you like a painting, I could probably sell it to you. And I tell you what, if I can't sell you that painting, I will definitely sell you a print. I've got prints of all my work. Prints are about 2,000 yen each, about $20. But if you buy 2, you get the third one for free. So come on down to thespiltink.com. Yo, and on top of that, I'm looking for commissioned work. So if there's something that you want me to do, I can make it for you. Just check out my stuff and see if you like my style. And if you like my style, I can definitely paint you anything on canvas, paper, whatever. I've done it all. So come on down to thespiltink.com. That is THESPILTINK.com. Thespiltink.com. Proper. Mitsuya Liquors. Yo, what's up, faders? If you're in Asia, if you're in Japan, if you're in Tokyo, if you're in Asagaya, you better get down to Mitsuya Liquors. That's right, for the most affordable prices in Japan, you can get over 300 different kinds of beer. That's right, over 300 different kinds of beer. And of course, they got all the shochu you need, all the sake you need, and of course, they got wine from California to Italy to France to New Zealand. They got it all. When I say they got it all, they really, seriously got it all. There's no joke about that. So get down to Mitsuya Liquors. And if you go in there and you say Got Faded Japan, you will be more than welcome to go into their back room and drink those beers that you just purchased. That's right, Got Faded Japan at Mitsuya Liquors. And 3 times a week, they have a sushi chef there. So get your sushi on, get your drink on, get your fade on, and come on down to Mitsuya Liquors, located comfortably in Asagaya, about 5-minute walk from the station. Mitsuya Liquors.
All right, feeders, we are back and we are here with the news. Okay, so yes, the news is here and the news is hot. And I'm going to start off with the first story. First story here. Here we go. What is this? Where'd you get this website? Oh, this is BBC News?
Yeah, this is big international news.
This is BBC
You
News.
specifically asked me to find you this article.
No, well, yeah, I did, but I was just like, this article's like all over the internet. It's
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah. It's
Like, I mean,
everywhere.
this
It's amazing. It's made international news.
Yes.
We are famous. Well, Japan is.
Okay, well, here we go. All right, this is from the BBC News, and actually, faders, this is revolutionary because we've never read an article from the BBC News before on Got Faded Japan. So, without further ado, should I do a British accent? No.
Why not?
Go
Go ahead and butcher it, Johnny. I know you can fucking butcher it.
Oh, I'm sure we both can. Okay, Japan blocks iconic Mount Fuji view to detour tourists. Yes, so here we go. A group of tourists. God, I'm not even wearing my glasses. Hold on. Okay. A
Off
group
with the glasses.
well, off with the sunglasses. Your monitor's so dark. A group of tourists. No, dude, don't fix it, dude. It's fine, dude. I'm totally fine. I can read it. Fuck it. Let's do it live. Okay, here we go. A group of tourists wheel their bulky luggage and wind their way through the crowds in search of the perfect shot. They huddle on a pavement opposite of a convenience store, but it is no ordinary store. Rising behind its Japan's highest summit, the majestic and most beautiful, the glorious Mount Fuji. Wow, they're very descriptive in England, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, they didn't invent the fucking language, so one would hope so, right?
Well, I think the
Well,
Germans...
well,
Wait, no, I thought the Latins. English is basically a Latin language at first. Okay,
No, it's a bastard child of German and French.
possibly. Okay.
No, not possibly. I'm fucking studied this in university. But anyway, go on.
Right. Okay, the snowy 3,776 meter peak forms a stunning backdrop for those in search of their next favorite selfie or Instagrammable moment. The visitors who got what they wanted and just in time. Fast forward a few weeks to this morning, and that view was gone, long gone, gone forever. The once busy vintage point, the pavement, is now behind a black mesh screen and above the same length as a cricket pitch. What the hell's a cricket pitch?
Cricket pitch is fucking... It's BBC, dude. It's fucking British. It's cricket, like the...
What is that, like
English
a meter? Is that a yard? Is that like a Queen's
pitch,
Stone?
I don't know,
So that's the
fucking
point.
game.
That's
It's
the
like
point.
British baseball, or what do you
so
derive
anyway-
the game of baseball from?
So anyway, there's a big fence that's really, really big, and it's got black mesh on it.
So it's
okay?
cock blocking all the good photo opportunities.
Okay, well, let me read to that point first, Tom. Okay, the barrier is the result of a chorus of complaints from locals who say their lives have been disrupted by jaywalkers and littering tourists. Okay, the picturesque town of Fuji Kawaguchi-ku has been feeling the impact of the surge of tourism, haven't we all? Arrived to Japan, crossed a record 3 million in March and April, driving up by a weak yen and the post-pandemic travel boom. Okay, I guess we can stop right there because this article goes on and on and on and on.
It's a good
like
moment. Yeah. I mean,
Out of all the articles
you get the idea.
Out of
though,
all the
right?
articles to get, that is like the longest. But you know, I mean, this is bound to happen, faders. It's just like we've had so many tourists here. We have. I mean, I was
still having.
Yeah.
I don't think that demon is out of the bottle, man. Like,
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, let me just get to my point before you interrupt me again. Okay, so the thing is this. We're having a huge amount of tourists here. The yen is super weak, so many people are coming here to the point where it's just like it's harder and harder and harder for people to actually find places to stay. Hotels are booked up. Airbnbs are booked up. I have one friend that's got an Airbnb. He had an Airbnb before Corona, right? And he had just one room, right? Now he has 8 rooms, 8 Airbnbs. This guy is making money hand over fist, which is going to lead to my next point. Now, right now, a lot of places, like historical places, what they're doing is they're making it non-tourist friendly. Well, they're making it so that tourists can't come in there. For example, there's parts of Kyoto, beautiful parts of Kyoto, that if you're not Japanese, you can't get into, right? And now this area with like this beautiful view of like Mount Fuji, you know, they get this big fence, like this big huge wall where you can't see Mount Fuji and you can't take your selfie and stuff, right? And you know, and I understand like the point of like, you know, like the locals just saying like, oh, these tourists are coming in, they're causing trouble, they're starting fights, they're just like littering all over the place, they're noisy, they're jaywalking. And I'll be honest, I almost hit a tourist doing like some kind of like a YouTube video on my bike about a month ago. I was riding down Shibuya and this guy came out with like, he had a camera, there's another guy there with a microphone, and I was riding my bike and I was cruising. There's a car behind me and a car to the right of me, and I just had to yell, "Get the fuck out of the way!" to this tourist. He got out and he started like saying like, "Fuck you!" And I was like, What? You're in the road! You're gonna kill somebody!" And probably eventually he will. Now the thing is though, I understand that point. Yes. But you should you should think about it in a different way too, you know? So let's say you've got this beautiful view of Mount Fuji, right? Instead of putting up a big black mesh where nobody can enjoy it and now it just looks terrible for everybody, why don't you put like a designated area where you can charge people to take a photo? You know, if you start like finding ways to make money off the tourists, you are going to be happier than a pig in shit. Because you and I have mutual friends that have businesses, bars, restaurants, hair salons, and so on, tattoo parlors that cater towards tourists now. Originally they didn't, but now they do, and they are making a comfortable living. Let's just say that. And the thing is, you know, I think that locals have to be creative, right? For example, the areas of Kyoto that they blocked off for like tourists, why don't they have like maybe twice a day, they have like tours where people can pay like a shit ton of money to come in and see these areas, right? Because the tourists have so much money, the yen is so weak, where you can make so much money. And tours, let me give you an idea about tours. If you're in Japan and you speak English and Japanese, or English and Japanese and Chinese or French or whatever, if you speak 2 different languages, you can charge as much money as you want for tours. I know one guy, he does tours in like, he does Asakusa and he does Kabukicho and a couple of like tours, a couple of places. He used to charge 1,500 yen per person, right? And you'd have a group of like maybe 5-6 people, and you go around like, oh, this is this iconic building, and this happened here, and this and that. You know how much he charges now? The last time I talked to him was 5,000. $50 a person. You have 10 people, you're making $500. And he might even charge more at this point, because the thing is, they're so in demand. So don't complain. Find ways to make yourself happy by having people come in and stuff, you know?
But by the way, I have done that. I've done tour guiding, like private tour guiding.
Why don't you do that again? Dude, there's not enough tour guides here. There's not enough.
Because I got like, because I got a job that keeps me busy and I usually work 6 days a week. Like,
fair enough.
Today is Saturday and this is an anomaly, but yeah. Like, yeah, this is like pre-pandemic and like, you know, still like, yeah, it's good money. And it's all expenses paid too. I was getting like, you know, $15 an hour. Just like, this is that, this is this.
Yeah, $15 an hour, yeah.
And it's all expenses paid, so like, they're buying me beers and food.
Yeah, I got this one friend, he gets paid, oh my God, he gets paid so much money to drive tourists around to like to tourist places. I guess like a driving tour kind of thing. But he doesn't have to talk to him. He just drives them to point A to point B to point C. And the thing is, this company...
English, just in case they have any questions, right?
Yeah, he speaks 3 languages. Yeah. But the thing is, though, this company is so prosperous, they gave him the car. They're like, listen, as you work here, you can keep the car and stuff. You got a parking spot? Great. If you need one, you need for us to pay for it, and they'll pay. It's amazing. So
ching, motherfuckers!
Exactly. So instead of complaining and making it bad for everybody, find a way to make some money. Make yourself happy and stuff.
I'm going to back you on this point, but I'm going to come out the opposite end. Like,
you got a different story? Go for it.
No. I'm just saying, like, this is patently fucking stupid. They shouldn't have built any of this. Like, wait, tourists. Like, shut up. They're fucking dumping loads of tourist money into your fucking economy. And also, like, you haven't been there. I know the exact spot they're talking about.
I've never been there.
Really? Yeah, you've never been to Fuji before, but like, I know.
I've been to Mount Fuji, but I've never been to this tourist spot where they blocked it off.
Yeah, like I've been there. It is a fucking really nice, like gorgeous, like just picturesque, perfect, like shot.
Okay, that's cool.
But like all they're doing is fucking themselves over.
Yeah,
because
we
like
said that.
Well, not only that, because like we're talking about a bunch of gaijin, the ones that live here. Like you, me, we've gone through all this. Like because like things are so weird and different and wild. Like we're the definition of think outside the box. So if we hit some kind of roadblock, we'll always find creative workarounds. So I wouldn't be surprised if like motherfucking like tour guides are showing up with fucking ladders and renting ladders to be able to climb up on top of like, you know, the fucking Lawsons and the like, you know, take pictures on ladders off the fucking walls. I wouldn't be surprised if they'll do creative shit like that. And guess what? The money's going elsewhere, not into the fucking local economy, to some fucking entrepreneurial gaijin spirit.
Well, maybe, I don't know. We'll
like,
see what happens.
It's fucking ridiculous. You just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, because like with all the tourism money in, okay, I get it that it's a hassle. People are jaywalking and blah blah blah. But like, you could pay people to clean up the litter. No, I'm just don't
stop hitting the table.
Don't fucking litter. Be nice and be respectful. But like, like with tourism, some people are assholes. But like, you could pay. There's a simpler solution to this.
Okay, great. Okay, so you just said everything that we just said again. So let's just move on to the next story.
All right. And speaking of tourists coming to Japan, this is a fun one. I one of my friends has sent me pictures of this.
Okay, microphone's here, bro.
Yeah, but 4 outdoor food and drink events in Tokyo. So let's stay on the tourism buzz.
Sure.
Now is the time to bask in the cool spring air before summer rolls around and turns Tokyo into one giant furnace. Yeah, no shit.
It's gonna get hot.
Yeah, this is Time Out Tokyo, which is a good website to check out if you want to check out like events and parties.
Time Out's good.
Yeah. It's a good, solid website. Full disclosure, I don't know anybody who writes for this, but like I find it to be a good, solid website. They generally know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
With no rain forecast for the weekend, fingers crossed, the weather seems prime for some outdoor eating and drinking. And here's your idea of a good time. Here are some food and drink events to go for, and like. I'm not gonna read all this.
No, microphone's here, dude.
Yeah, but like,
so if you want them to hear you, you gotta talk this.
All right. Tokyo Night Market. At Tokyo Night Market, you can expect a variety of street food along live performance, DJ art exhibitions with DJs and more DJs held up till 10 p.m. Held at Yoyogi's Park's Keiyaki event space.
Oh, wow.
Right in front of the stage, basically.
Yeah, that's a great place.
Yeah, so they got like a bunch of bars there. That's cool.
No, they don't. Were the stages? No, there's like...
No, sorry, I shouldn't say bunch of food stalls with like seating.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's true.
Sorry, actually, thank you for correcting me. Like, yeah, but there's seating available, basically.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, they sell beer there, but it's not bars.
Yeah, not bars.
It's a park.
But like, I think so. I think some of these places are getting more ambitious. Like, there's like folding tables, like so it's ad hoc kind of.
Yeah, no. I mean, they got like booths and stuff. But anyway, yeah. So that's a great place. So wait, is this article about like cool things to do in Tokyo for tourists?
It's actually specifically this weekend.
Like off the beaten path.
Yeah,
for
this is
weekend?
like I'm stoked. Like, yeah, one of my friends is actually this has already began. I think they had a dry run a couple nights ago. So one of my friends was already sending me pictures. Like, dude, man. Check this shit out. Like, they're actually allowing night events at Yoyogi Park, which I've been screaming into the fucking void for like how many decades.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
They used to have this shit. It used to be fucking absolutely kicking.
It was like so underground. It was super awesome.
Yeah, it was fucking kicking. And then like the fun police came saying, no, you can't do that. But now because they've got such an influx of tourists, they're like, yeah. Shibuya's wised up and going, oh, yeah, we could use some tourism dollars. Please come here and spend money.
I think Shibuya has enough tourism dollars. I think they're like basically opening up Yoyogi
There's
Park.
There's always an opportunity for more, my brother.
Well, that's true. But I think they're pulling like the tourists away from like Shibuya Crossing and moving them to like maybe Yoyogi Park. And then, you know, it's like another way to like, generate income. You're right. Yeah. Absolutely. Also, and it's fun too, to be honest.
That's a fucking nice park, man. It's a cool place. Yeah,
it is.
These were kicking, man, back in the day. Also, Laos Festival.
Oh wow, Laos Festival, yeah. Yoyogi Park is great because every weekend they have like a different festival that's like from a different like part of the world. For example, the Brazilian festival, the Laos festival. But you know the thing is, there's not really that many European festivals. There's no French festival there.
There's not
the UK festival.
They've done
get your haggis.
They've done. I've seen them do. They've had Oktoberfest, like a German festival.
Oh, Oktoberfest. Yeah.
Basically, like not every weekend, but like
It's more Southeast Asian
basically,
festivals.
yeah. In the spring, once the weather starts to get warm, like pretty much every weekend, there's some kind of festival. Or there's a few other ones. There's like there's an Earth Day, like hippy dippy kind of stuff.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
it's usually international cuisine. They're usually pretty good. Laos one's new. They've rotated through and through. They've had everyone. The best ones I've been to.
Thai festival.
Thai is really good.
Thai is
really
great.
really good. Jamaican.
Jamaican, yeah, you can't go wrong with Jamaica.
Oh man, like you have like the hip hop connies show up in bikinis, like skimpy bikinis. And,
Yeah.
jerk
It's
chicken.
not hip hop, it's actually reggae.
Yeah, or reggae or whatever. I don't fucking care. I wasn't listening to the music. I was not there for the music. I'll put it that way.
The dancing is quite explicit.
Yes. Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
So-
Tokyo Coffee Festival is another one. It's coming up.
Okay, cool. Tokyo Art Tank
And
next week.
Oedo Beer Matsuri.
Tokyo Art Tank.
Tokyo Art Tank is coming up. That's on the horizon. So yeah, they got some cool stuff. I just thought I'd mention these so that there's other shit to do. I think Japan's trying to step up their game. They're saying, "Oh, tourists are coming. How do we capitalize on this shit?" It's like,
I think that was something that they said like 2 years ago. Tourists are coming. But the funny thing is, I remember during like the pandemic, everybody's complaining that like, oh, the tourists went away, all the businesses are going down, all the restaurants are shutting down, and now it's just like the tourists are here like.
back with a fucking vengeance.
Oh my god. Did you know there's like 24 million tourists that came through what's called Tokyo last year? And Tokyo's a city with a population of 12 million. Isn't that crazy?
I just want
That's- No, there's 12 million Tokyo proper. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can Google it if you want, but yeah. So yeah, 12 million. That's a lot. That's a lot. I think like Los Angeles has like what, 8 million or something? I mean, that's the population of Canada.
Right.
Right? Sorry, Canada.
Sorry,
But yeah.
Canada, you're losing out in the tourist game.
Well, no, not the tourist game, population game. But anyway, yeah, next story. Hook me up. We're running out of time, brah.
All right, okay. Next one's a must read. You got to read this one because this is fucking hilarious. Please read this next one.
All right. Okay. So how long is this?
It's long enough. Just read the first couple paragraphs. This is like, what could possibly go wrong with this situation?
Okay. Here we go. Support facility allows minors to smoke, drink, and fire guns.
What could possibly go wrong? No, and it's trouble. No, it's not just like the customers. It's troubled youth.
It's trouble.
What could possibly go wrong with this?
Everything. Okay, Aichi on May 25th. An independent support facility in Aichi Prefecture where survival staff members have been arrested. Why?
I wonder why.
Is in the spotlight for its unusual methods for dealing with troubled children. This is
I'm sorry, dude. I'm gonna laugh throughout this. I can't fucking help myself.
It sounds like the beginning of Battle Royale.
Yeah, right.
Oh god, or the Hunger
It
Games.
is Battle Royale.
Shuichi Yoshikawa, 61, was arrested on May 23rd on suspicion of aiding and abetting a violation of the Firearms and Swords Control Law, along with his daughter, Yuki, who's 38 years old. Yoshikawa is suspected of having allowed a 12-year-old boy residing at the independent support facility, Ikijuku, to possess a shotgun over 1 meter in length. That's a big shotgun.
That's a big fucking gun.
That's a big
for a
shotgun.
12-year-old.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and what 1 meter in length
Can you
in January
imagine
this
just
year?
He's probably like puffing away on a cigarette. He's got a cigarette in one hand, a beer in the other. He's like, "Hey, kid, you know what's really cool? Shooting a shotgun."
Oh my god. Well, I love shooting shotguns. Not only was the boy allowed to hold the gun, but he also fired it from a boat off the coast of Tokoname City. Yuki, who was the president, did not stop him and even fired the gun herself. It is believed. Now, that's a party. That's a party when the daughter starts shooting guns.
Right?
Woo-hoo!
Yeah. Why don't they just move this shit to Texas, where that's basically legal?
Actually, pretty much anywhere else in the United States, this is legal. U.S., Canada, South America, Central America. I mean, this is
Not in the major cities, but yeah, outside the city, yeah, they're pretty lax about guns.
Have you been to South Chicago? Man, but...
Well, there's a lot of guns there. They're just not legal.
well, I don't think this gun is legal either, but okay. It is believed... Oh, shit, dude, your phone. Okay, it is believed that Yuki's husband, Yu Humuro, 46, is the representative of the Ikijuku. He filmed the incident. God, dude, this is dumb. Like, doing it for the glam! For the gram! Okay.
Like and subscribe. Bang, bang, motherfuckers.
Oh, it's like or subscribe or else. Maybe we should do
Or
that.
else you fucking go.
Go.
So
Okay.
I'm pointing the fucking barrel right at the phone. Like and subscribe, motherfuckers. Otherwise I'll find you and I'll blow your heads off.
Oh, God, don't say that. Okay, you just touched the pad. There we go. Good. Okay. Yu was already arrested on May 13th on suspicion of employing an 11-year-old resident of the place to own a construction company. What the fuck did I just read? Yu was already arrested on May 13th on suspicion of employing an 11-year-old resident of the Ikijuku at his own construction company. Oh my God, so he's got like child labor. That's great. Himuro Construction by making the child operate a hydraulic excavator. Excavator. Is excavator? Am I reading that right?
excavator.
Excavator, okay.
Like a backhoe, like the really... You know what I'm
What
talking
is that?
Like the really big, like fucking crane things that go like this.
I don't know why they're getting in trouble for this because sounds like a lot of fun. If I was like 11 years old, I'm smoking, I'm drinking, I'm
It's
shooting
all fun and
shotguns.
games until someone loses their fucking eye or hand or
Dude,
head.
shotgun, dude, yeah, you're gonna lose your head, man.
Dude, if I was like a little kid, I was that age. This sounds like the most awesome place ever.
I just
it's
said
like
that.
Disneyland, but like with guns and power tools and shit.
Exactly. A good Disneyland.
Also, I do actually work in construction. I'm pretty sure like you're not allowed to bring like underage kids in there and like, let them play around with like giant fucking vehicles.
Well, not in this part of Japan.
Actually,
Okay,
you know what? How
boarding-
strict there. You can't even fucking drive a forklift without a license. It's ridiculous.
Well, I think that's in a lot of places. This boarding facility supported the independence of children with issues such as tauntancy, houses,
Truancy,
houses.
not going to school. Basically,
Okay, truancy. Who says truancy? You're in trouble for truancy, son.
you're a truant.
You're a truant. Houses around 20 minors and began operations at around 2018. The person familiar with the facility commented, "There's a lot of freedom regarding waking up and sleeping times, and about 4 people to a room. Kids can be on their phones all day if they want." Dude, this is great. Sign me up.
Dude, this is like heaven.
This is jail?
Dude, this is like fucking heaven, right?
This is like jail in Europe.
This is like getting rewarded for like blowing off like school and everything, and just being like, you know, the most irresponsible child you can be. Just like, yeah, fuck it. Let's just go like shoot guns, drive fucking heavy machinery.
Yeah, basically.
Why not? Go nuts, bro.
Yeah,
be on your phone all day.
Yeah, basically you're running around like the little
Drinking, smoking. Fuck yeah.
All right, there we go. Okay, wait, we got it. Okay, according to the website, the initial fee for joining the Ikijuku is over 350,000 yen. So you got to pay about 3,500.
So
you got to pay to play.
It's a dumping ground for rich, troubled kids.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah. Okay.
This is starting to make a lot more sense.
Okay. There were incidents where smoking and drinking were allowed. Staff members were seen buying cigarettes for the kids. Tom, would you do that if you worked here? You worked in education for like 20 years. If your boss,
dude, I never gave like.
If your boss is like, you got to buy them beer. They want beer. Their parents are paying for beer.
Dude, because I used to be a heavy smoker. I used to go out and smoke, and some kids would see me, and like I grant you, like in hindsight, it's probably not setting the best example for like these are teenagers, like high school kids. They're like, "Oh, can I get a smoke?" And I'd pull up my pack of cigarettes and wave them in front of the face and go, "These are mine. You may not have any."
Okay. Well, it reads on, and basically it says that, these guys are going to jail for a long time, and all these kids are not going to go to a real prison. Dude, whoever ratted these kids out, or not these kids, but whoever ratted...
Buzzkill!
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But can you imagine? Life is great until like fucking little Bobby or whatever, or fucking maybe a neighbor or something ratted like the whole, or fucking ratted and the whole place went down, dude. The whole fucking like house of cards crumbled. Dude, could you imagine how many fucking, like, death threats that guy's gonna get? Or fucking, like, just, like, evil letters and shit? Because the thing is, it's just, like, these kids were having the best of time ever. And these are bad kids! Bad kids love this kind of stuff.
Dude, like, you've been doing this, like, because this whole podcast is, like, basically your baby and your brainchild. But I've been doing this for, like, on and off for, what, like, 7-8 years?
Yeah.
And this, like... This definitely cracks the top 10, maybe even the top 5 of best articles I've seen. This is like just fucking bananas. Like, how fucking crazy can we actually get?
Pretty crazy, man. That's a great story. That was a really, really great article, Tom. Good job. Oh my gosh, it's like Oliver Twisted.
Oliver Twisted.
Oliver Twisted, or the little rascals get rowdy. Oh, shiminy, shiminy, shim, chim, chiroo.
Do we have time for one more, or we
got time for one more. Yeah. One more.
All right. Do we want a bear attack, or do we want more troubled teens?
How bad are these kids?
Let's go with more troubled teens.
Okay. All right.
It just seems too quick. Okay, like, full disclosure, I don't think it's actually going to outdo the last one still, but, like, teenagers arrested for reckless motorcycle riding in Chiba.
Oh, boring. That's happening right now. There's road shows all over the place.
Want to go with the bear attack?
Wait, I mean, does it get better than, like, kids on motorcycles? I mean, do they have chains? Do they have, like, leather jackets that look similar?
Yeah, they were basically a bike racer gang.
Bike racer gang? Is it interesting? Bear attack. Let's go to a bear attack.
Bear attack. All right.
I haven't done a good bear attack story in a long time.
Body of bear attack victim recovered. 2 police injured.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so even the bears aren't fucking around in this country. This country's motherfuckers.
Wait, were they tourists? The bear's like, I'm so sick of these fucking selfies and photos. I'm done with it. I'm pissed.
The body of a man believed to have been killed by a bear in the forest of Kazuno City, Akita Prefecture, has been identified as a missing man from Aomori Prefecture. According to the police, the man, who is identified as Hiroshi Sato, 64, from Aomori Prefecture. Sato entered the mountains on May 15th to collect bamboo shoots for starving children. No, I actually made that last one up. Sorry.
For children that now go to a real prison.
A real prison. No, but he would collect bamboo shoots or blah, 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 blah. Sato's body had scratches in the head and that were believed to have been caused by an animal, as well as bite marks all over his body. The police plan to conduct an autopsy on Sato's body on May 23rd to determine the cause of death. But on May 18th, 2 police officers attempting to retrieve Sato's body were then attacked by a bear, resulting in serious injuries.
Oh my god!
So not only is this bear
is on a rampage.
It's fucking evil, man. It's like fucking. So it murdered this dude, right?
Uh-huh.
Straight up fucking killed some little old man. And now it's like squatting on the fucking territory. It's like, bitch, this is my house.
No, dude.
Two fucking cops come there. Remember, I will remind you, cops do have guns here. And it's like, bitch, that's my fucking corpse.
Well, we're fighting him for a course. No, dude, the thing is, when it comes to bear, once a bear gets a taste for human meat, it wants nothing else ever again. No, dude, once a bear eats a human, dude, that's all it wants, dude. Dude, we are the sweetest meat, dude. We taste good. Now, I'm not a cannibal or anything, but apparently once an animal, not just bear, but like alligators and snakes, whenever like an animal eats a human, it wants more.
Dude, and actually, like, sharks don't like humans.
Have you seen a movie called Jaws?
Yeah, that's a movie. This is a fictional movie. It's a very good movie, but it's not true. But no, a lot of people get bitten by sharks and they just like catch and release. They're like, not my thing. Because they're more into fish, believe it or not.
Is that true?
Yeah. I mean, like, people have like...
Is that true? You're from the Great Lakes, dude.
Nah. It doesn't mean... The internet is international, my friend.
It's true. Yeah. All right, so that's interesting. So yeah, this bear... And wait, the cops put it down?
Yeah, they did.
They're like, finally, we can use these things. Now, where's the safety?
Right? Officer Dipshit shoots his own figure off.
Oh, my goodness.
Dude, I almost wonder, like, can the cops actually shoot here? Because, like, they have, like, no reason to use guns. It's not like a gun country. Because, like, can they actually hit the broadside of a barn? I wonder.
No.
They have those little 22 pea shooters that, like...
No, they're not 22s. They're 32s.
32s. But it's still,
maybe
like,
a 38 or something.
They're, like, only 5 rounds in the chamber, or the 5-round revolvers.
Wait, are you sure they're using revolvers? They're not
They're
using
revolvers.
sidewinders. Wow, okay. All right.
Zombie comics, which were highly accurate.
What? Zombie comics?
Yeah, zombie.
Was that like a movie or something? What are you talking about?
High School of the Dead. I had a really accurate.
Are you just saying words? Wait, what are you talking about?
There was a comic that came out, like an anime based on it, like High School of the Dead, where they actually like, you know, because like a zombie attack and they have to like stock up on weapons, and they just like cops have been killed, so they just like grab the guns, like okay, it's got 5 rounds in the little pea shooter revolver.
Wait, in Tokyo?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so it's like a Japanese movie. It's a Japanese zombie movie, and then the dead cops had revolvers.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how accurate that is now. If you're saying that Jaws, no way. Sharks don't really like people. Let's be honest about this. But, dude, zombie movies are way more inaccurate than, Jaws. I'd be worried about that. Have you seen the movie Tokyo Zombie? Tokyo Zombie is like the worst zombie movie.
That's the thing. Actually, like I got interested. I read up and it was actually accurate on that point.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Well, there's only one way to find out.
The internet, because everything on the internet is absolutely true.
Well, there's a police station like right down the street over here. You just walk over there and be like, "Excuse me, I have a question."
Hey, officer, can I play with your gun?
Yeah, they're going to say no. Back in the day when we were kids, they might well let you do that. It's like, oh, yeah, let me just disarm it partially. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Let me just pop the clip out. Oh, shit, there's one in the chamber.
Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Well, Faders, I want to say thank you very much for tuning in to this very special episode of Got Faded Japan. And yes, rest assured, we're going to be doing the news way more often. When we do interview episodes, the guest is the news. But yeah, I think I'm going to start incorporating the news every week because, there's just so much good stuff. And it's like,
I think that was a pretty solid run. Also, there's a lot of, I pulled 15 articles that were probably worthy. Those were the best ones, but there was some other worthy stuff in there. And I'm sorry you're pressed for time. You got your own shit going on with the art tank and sorry about that, but I get it. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, no, it's totally cool. But anyway, Faders, definitely thank you so much for tuning in. Tom, punch it, all right? Yeah. And thank you very much for being on the show. Thank you for letting us get faded in your apartment with your kids sleeping in the other room. I think he's awake now. But and Faders, if you want to support the show, we've got Patreon, we've got iTunes. We're all over the place. If you go to iTunes, write a 5-star review and stuff. Facebook, if you want to just support, just go to any kind of the SNS or whatever and just subscribe, tell a friend, do all that stuff. Patreon is probably the best right now. We could definitely use the money. The yen is so weak right now. Holy
it'd be real nice. A couple dollars go a long way, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, this is the yen's so fucking piss poor. It's been post-pandemic.
Dude, I was looking at plane tickets to go back into the States, dude, and I've never, ever in my life ever fathomed that a plane ticket from leaving Japan could be that expensive. Dude, it was like 2,000, 20,000 up, and I was just like, Jesus Christ.
That sounds about right.
That's insane. That's like a month's paycheck almost. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude.
It's wow. I've
cancel the holidays,
I've never seen it get this crazy because usually it's...
Oh, God. Speaking, you want to know how crazy it was? Dude, I was at Design Festa. Design Festa is this huge art exhibition in Tokyo Big Sight where there's something like 5,000 artists that's exhibiting and selling their artwork, and 50,000 people come, give or take, or whatever. My numbers it's pretty close to accurate. And, dude, there were people buying stuff, but anybody that was non-Japanese had bags of stuff. They had bags of t-shirts, bags of just all sorts of art stuff. People were buying stuff hand over fist. I've never seen an international person come, and I've been going to that exhibition to Design Festa since I've been in Japan, right? And you got to go there. It's absolutely fantastic. So if you are coming to Japan, or if you're listening to this, you've never been there, you got to go to Design Fest in Tokyo Big Sight. It's amazing, but I've never seen people with just bags and bags and bags and bags. I mean, it was the end of the world, and they're stocking up on water and canned goods, dude. Dude, there's a lot of happy artists. So yeah, just that's another point. It's just usually when like tourists come to like another country, they don't buy a bunch of art shit, but now they do.
I'm gonna quote my good buddy Gino. Like when I was living in Kyushu, like I was only like here in Japan for like a year or two. And he was like he'd been here for like 6 or 7 years.
Oh wow!
And like
back then,
way back then, like that was a lot. That was like, ooh, he is senpai. Like he knows his shit and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and he did because he's married. He had a couple of kids, and like he been through the trenches, been through some stuff.
Yeah.
You know what he told me? Like something that's always stuck with me is like, man, this country, like you bet because he's Italian, Australian.
Yeah.
And he lived in a bunch of different countries, spoken a bunch of different languages. He's like, man, but like Japan's like it's this own weird animal. You've been here for so long, you think you know the country, you think, I've been here, I've done that, I've seen all this crazy stuff, and we do, like, listen to the podcast any fucking, week, any guest you have on, all the weird, wacky shit we've seen.
Yeah.
You think you know it, but then, like, shit like this just happens, and it's just, like, it just blows your mind.
That's true.
It's just like, I've been here, I've done that, seen it all, nothing here is going to shock you. Ah, fuck, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, that does happen. That does happen.
Lot. And I've been here, like, 21 years, you've been here 23?
Over 20. It's all
over 20. Like,
it's all dude.
You stop counting after a certain point, right?
I was at a party. This girl was bragging that she's in Japan for 2 years. She's like, "Yeah, I've been in Japan for like 2 years. I was doing this and this and this, whatever." I just kept my mouth shut. I was just listening, and I was just like, "Oh my god." She doesn't even know what she's talking about. Anyway, yeah. I mean, living in a different country for 2 years is kind of long, I guess.
I mean, it's a milestone, but like, yeah, dude, but like, yeah.
It's 24 months. Right. I mean, yeah. But anyway, no bragging or anything. I mean, shit. In fact, it's like
we're not bragging.
It's the opposite of bragging. I'm like, God, I've been here for over 20 years.
I'm not saying
what
bragging.
What am I doing with my life?
We're just telling the fucking truth, dude.
Yeah, no,
I try not
to.
Fucking fact.
I try not to. I don't know. I don't want to be like, the old guy. But anyway, so, Bitters, thank you very much for tuning in. And, as I said, if you want to support the show, you can support us on Patreon. You can go to SNS. You can like and subscribe, tell a friend, do all that stuff. It's all good. And thank you very much. And we look forward to podcasting and getting faded with you again next week. Peace.
Bye.
My own brother, a goddamn shit-sucking vampire. Oh, you wait till Mom finds out, buddy.
I've got a government job to abuse and a lonely wife to fuck.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
God, the pressure! I can't take it! I can't take it! I can't stand to it!
You sure excuse me?
We're going freaking! We came, we saw, we kicked his ass!
Your move, creep.
Oh, man. I will never forgive your ass for this shit. This is some fucked up repugnant shit.
Suicide.
Fuck it, dude. Let's go bold.